So you might have heard that text from Claude has a watermark now. And as an AI ethics professor, the way the technology works is cool. This isn't like an image watermark that you can like see and remove. And it's not even something that's embedded in metadata. You can't just retype it yourself. It's in the text. Anthropic hasn't shared exactly what algorithm they're using, but the prevailing assumption is that it's this well-established method described in a 2023 paper, a watermark for large language models, sometimes called the green list approach. So basically, and if you've been watching my videos on how large language models work, you will know that this is much more complex than I'm about to make it sound in a 5-second explanation. LLMs, at their core, are predicting the next token. So sort of like choosing the next word based on probabilities. So now there's a secret rule for choosing those words. It's like a nudge to the probabilities. And that rule is used to create a set of special words, green words, that get a boost. And this causes changes to the output that are so small you wouldn't even notice. And this is done at like every token choice, new set of words. And so in order to check whether the watermark is there, a detector is using the same secret rules to determine if the text has more of those green words than it should have statistically. And of course, you see evidence all the time of word choices from a large language model that could easily be replaced by some other word choice, right? Like, do I say, the study showed that, or the study concluded that, or the study found that? It's not just synonyms, but you see what I mean. And you bundle enough of those together, you get a frequency of green words. But also this isn't as simple as innovating. It's just like a word list, because that list of words is changing every time. The watermark isn't hidden in like a single word. It's hidden in a whole pile of words. And so there are a few important things that this means, I think. One is that, again, retyping totally preserves the watermark, but significantly rewriting probably destroys it. Because what's being detected here is that Claude determined the word choice, at least enough that it can get this statistical hit. And false positives on texts that have never been touched at all by Claude are technically possible, but very unlikely, which means it makes it different than other kinds of AI detectors. So a positive probably means that it was touched by Claude, if not written entirely, then edited or paraphrased. But a negative detection doesn't actually tell you much about whether Claude touched that work, because again, it's certainly possible to change enough of the words that the statistical signal disappears. And of course, the text might have been generated by any other number of large language models as well. And I can say in another video about why this is probably happening, and also the implications of the fact that right now there is no public detector. So if you're wondering, like, can my professor or my literary agent or whoever run my writing through a detector? No, not yet.